Hi, hello. My name is Eric, not real Eric, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the original Donkey Kong bongos from the Nintendo GameCube and Donkey Kong Bananza for the Nintendo Switch 2. Yep, that's correct. These are the same bongos from Donkey Kong Jungle Beat back in 2005. Somehow, these still work 20 years later on the Nintendo Switch 2. Let's jump right into it. In order to make this process work, we're going to be needing one of two adapters. The first option is the official Nintendo GameCube controller adapter released by Nintendo in 2014 and 2018 for Super Smash Bros. And while this adapter doesn't go on sale from Nintendo anymore, there is tons of third-party alternatives on Amazon and eBay. Our second option is the 8-bit Do G-Bros adapter. The 8-bit Do G-Bros adapter houses a GameCube controller port and is currently available for purchase for $25 on the 8-bit Do website and their Amazon page. Here's where things get a little bit interesting in trying to use the bongos to play Donkey Kong Bananza. The Donkey Kong bongos register as player 1, but if you've got a Pro controller also connected, that will also register as player 1. Both are technically player 1, but the Nintendo Switch 2 will only listen to one at a time. So let's say you're moving DK with the stick on the Pro controller, moving them forward. You wouldn't be able to make a jump with the bongos until you let go of the stick. The second the Pro controller stops sending an input, the bongos can take over again. It's a little bit like tug of war between the two. Only one can be in charge at a time. Now, let's see it in action. Each of the two bongos houses two inputs, one on the upper half, one on the bottom half. Technically, the bongos have 5 inputs. However, the USB adapters are not able to read or recognize the microphone of the bongos. The bottom right bongo reads as the A button, making DK jump. The upper right bongo reads as the X button, making DK punch up. The upper left bongo reads as the Y button, making DK punch forward. The lower left bongo reads as the B button, making DK punch downward. While we have to control the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller or the Donkey Kong bongos independently of each other, in motion it actually works pretty well. We can roll jump, we can attack. This is actually somewhat playable. Would I say it's viable? Not by any stretch of the imagination. However, I am incredibly impressed with how much this actually works. While this is not the intended method of playing Donkey Kong Bananza by any stretch of the imagination, it's incredibly satisfying to have Donkey Kong punch through the ground and punch through enemies while bashing the heck out of some bongos. While using my left hand to operate the Pro controller and while using my right hand to operate the DK bongos, we actually have most of Donkey Kong Bananza's controls covered. However, with this configuration, we don't have readily access to using the R or the ZR button, which map to the hand slap or the tearing off function. Let's show off some gameplay. In DK Bananza, you'll encounter a platform that will ask you to perform the R button, but none of the DK Bongos can do the R button. Normally the slap would register as an R button, but the USB adapters can't read it. Lucky for us, the 8-bit Do G-Bros adapter is capable of registering the microphone inputs on the DK Bongos, so a third-party adapter is able to read Nintendo's official controllers better than an official Nintendo adapter. If we return back to Donkey Kong Bananza now with our G-Bros adapter attached, we could see that everything operates as it should be. The bongos attack or jump, but now it registers the microphone. It just picked up the sound of me placing my Pro Controller down and my hand slaps to input the R button. With the G-Bros adapter connected, we have relatively all of Donkey Kong's functions readily available, except for the ZR function, which in this game is the aiming and tearing off function. For that one, we're going to have to return both of our hands to the Pro Controller to actually do. And of course, I had to check if this was possible. And there we have it. In today's video, we were successful in showcasing the DK Bongos working in Donkey Kong Bananza, which was made possible today because of the official GameCube controller adapter for Nintendo Switch and the 8-bit Do G-Bros adapter. I do want to note, this process works with any Pro Controller, not just necessarily the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller. It's kind of wild that these little plastic drums from 2005 are still playable on modern hardware. The setup isn't perfect. You can't use both controllers at the same time, but it works and it feels authentic. Let me know in the comments, would you be willing to try this out? My name is Eric, not Real Eric. Thanks so much for watching. Stay real, stay safe, stay you, and we'll catch you in the next video.